Okay, Kevin, we're going to talk about you for a moment. Was it a humbling experience last night to get up there in front of a room full of AFL legends and accept the highest honour in football?
It was. It's the greatest honour I've ever had in football. As a kid growing up, I mean, I read about the game because I've always enjoyed the history of the game, and you know, likes of Dick Reynolds and Jack Dyer, of course, Captain Blood himself, and you throw in Gordon Coventry and Roy Cazaly. And I was fortunate enough to play at different stages of my career against likes of Polly Farmer and John Nichols and Ron Barassi and Bobby Skilton, Tim Watson, all those sorts of guys who have come through, and of course I mentioned a number of legends there. So as a person growing up and wanting to play football, you always like to be looking at other people and looking at what they've achieved, and you sort of don't look at yourself in that sort of light. So last night to actually be elevated to the legend status of the AFL Hall of Fame was indeed the biggest honour that I've had in football. A
bit of press attention today, Kevin. Mike Sheen in the Herald Sun was very critical of Dermott Brereton, revealing the fact that you'd been inducted on the game on Thursday night, said he breached protocol and you hadn't even told your family. Is that true?
Yes, I hadn't told my family, only my wife, of course. The rest of my kids I invited along with their husbands. I've got two son-in-laws and also my mother-in-law, who's our only living parent. And I just said that I was in the position where we could get a table for the Hall of Fame and would they like to come along, and they said, yeah, they'd love to come along. So I hadn't told my kids at all because I wanted to be a surprise on the night. It's a little bit disappointing that it happened with Dermott. I'm not quite certain why, and I think Ross Glendinning's name was mentioned as well, because the Hall of Fame is a celebration of players. It's not a political thing. I don't think really there's a scoop in it. I think on the night it's great for the Hall of Fame if in fact the inductees can be not known until that particular night. I think it adds to the occasion, and let's hope that in the future that's the way it remains.
Well, terrific job. Congratulations once again from all of us here at 7, and you certainly did a terrific job also this afternoon calling the Tigers, who are also fantastic. So a good weekend all round for Kevin Bartlett. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Craig. Thanks, Peter.